You've heard that question before, that whole of, oh, if you were on a deserted island and you lost access to any and all music, what would be the records that you would bring? I'm gonna tell you, but I'm only gonna use the vinyl records that are currently in my collection to make this a bit more challenging. Here are my top 5 vinyl records in my collection that I would bring to a deserted island. Now these are in no particular order because I'm insane and I have trouble picking favorites in just about anything, but especially music. I like these albums for different reasons, and those different reasons are kind of hard to compare. Also, I'm very indecisive. So this is in no order, I'm just showing you. Look at this. Not sponsored, but if Orbit would like to sponsor me, I'm down for that. So, 1 out of 5 here, we have Vessel by 21 Pilots. Now I get it, this is a weird one to start out with, I get it, like, wow, Leighton, have you progressed past middle school? Yes, I have, thank you very much. It's just that 21 Pilots has a very special place in my heart. Wouldn't be here talking to you now if it wasn't for 21 Pilots. This certainly wouldn't be behind me. I definitely wouldn't be on MTV.
And Leighton, who is such a huge 21 Pilots stan that
I got into music, I got into playing the drums because of Josh Dun. And that opened a whole world for me. I love music in a whole new way because of him, so I very much owe it to Josh Dun and Tyler, of course, but you know, I am a drummer. But Vessel specifically because Migraine was the first song I have ever heard from 21 Pilots, and I love their older stuff so much. And this album is for the lyric girlies, okay? I know this album can be very electronic, and I normally don't go for songs that sound very computery. Yes, that's a legit term. Computery.
I'm a computery guy.
I normally don't like electronic music that much. But Vessel, if you look into the lyrics, whoo! Tyler Joseph has a way with words. I love Vessel. It sounds amazing. I have an emotional connection to it because it basically opened up this whole world for me. It is my favorite album of theirs. I am a Vessel girly. Speaking of favorite artist albums, it brings me to number 2. Reputation by Taylor Swift. Hey, I see you. I see you. Shh. Shh. Okay? Oh, Taylor Swift. I don't care what you say. She is the music industry, okay? I am bringing Reputation on this island. There's nothing wrong with liking pop music. You guys just hate fun. You guys just hate fun. That's just it.
Boring. Yawning. Sloppy.
So yes, I am bringing a pop album to this island, and it's gonna be killer. And it's Reputation because it is my favorite album, but also, if I'm going to be on this deserted island, I'm assuming I'm going to be low in morale, you know? Like, I'm probably going to be living off, like, fruit and living in dirt and probably not feeling good about myself.
Oh, these are pretty cool bananas.
But this album is gonna get me through. I'm gonna feel like a baddie, all right? I'm gonna be in my glow-up era getting through this island, okay? And guys, let's be real. This was the best comeback album of all time. I said it. She was gone for a year. Miss Girly was gone for a year. And you're like, oh, okay, she just gave in. She's just gonna quit. Nope. Drops this killer. The whole era was so fun. I'm not gonna lie. You know, the whole little shady Easter egg she hid in there. The whole thing she did with the snake, that was genius. She's like, oh, you guys want to call me a snake? Okay, I'll make it a part of my album. I'll put it on my merch. I'll put a giant snake on the stage. How about that? How about them apples?
How about that? How about them apples?
Then what? Everyone who called her a snake, she took away their power. It means nothing now. And I think that's amazing. Reputation is coming along because it just makes me feel good, you know? And I think everyone deserves to be a baddie once in their life. It's a very fun album. Makes me feel good. The songs just put me in a great mood, and I think Miss Taylor needs to come to me with this island. On to vinyl number 3, Rumors by Fleetwood Mac. Guys, don't even get me started on Stevie Nicks. Don't even moon around my neck because of her. I love Stevie Nicks so much. Love Fleetwood Mac so much. This album, I get it. It's one of those albums that's like, oh, no brainer, like it's one of the classics. But it's a classic for a reason, okay? And I'm bringing it. Fleetwood Mac is so good. It's everything that my 70s heart wants. It's got that perfect 70s sound to me. I love it. Fleetwood Mac is just like one of those vibey bands, you know what I mean? Like they're great for just easy listening. You put this on and just do whatever. Maybe I can build like a hut. Maybe I can like search in the ocean for fish. I don't know. And this is just like playing in the background. It's like putting me in a good mood. This album is just wonderful. It's amazing. It's beautiful. I love it so much. Emotion is a really good motivator for good music. And this is a prime example. Fleetwood Mac, boom, coming with me. Vinyl number 4, Foo Fighters, by the Foo Fighters. Who would have guessed? It's not like they're on my shirt or anything. Now, Dave Grohl is one of my favorite musicians. He's definitely one of my favorite drummers, along with Taylor Hawkins. I look up to Dave a lot. I wish I was Dave. The fact that he can just pick up pretty much any instrument and just play it perfectly, I want to be that. And this record is that. You know, he made it all. And I respect the dude a whole lot. The dude just sat down and he's like, okay, I'm going to make a record. And he came out with this and he did it all on his own. I think this record really set him apart from the rest. It's like, okay, this is what this dude is capable of. And he did amazing things after. I know how challenging it is just to play one part of a song and to come up with just one part of a song. The fact that he sat down and just did this all on his own is super impressive to me. So in honor of Dave Grohl, in order to showcase his skill and, you know, maybe keep me motivated on this island as well. You know, like if Dave Grohl can make an album, I can escape this deserted island. I think I'm gonna bring the Foo Fighters.
Ladies and gentlemen, Foo Fighters!
The 5th record is going to be Moss by Maya Hawke. Maya was number 1 artist on my Spotify Wrapped, so I'd feel a little lame leaving her out of this list. I feel like, I get it, she's a Nepo baby, okay? I get it, like her parents are uber famous actors. We love the mademoiselle. You know, she gets a pass, because I truly think that she is talented. Not to mention Robin is one of my favorite Stranger Things characters. Her voice is super cool, her songs are super rad. I think she would keep me calm on this island. And going along with the Taylor Swift theme, this sounds a lot like folklore, you know, folklore, Evermore, that kind of thing. And fun fact, she actually recorded this at Long Pond Studios, same place Taylor Swift went. And I get that Maya is very famous, her mom is very famous, her dad is very famous, but I still feel like her music is underappreciated. Like, I don't meet a lot of people who listen to Maya Hawke. In fact, Record Store Day was yesterday, and I had to call my record store and make sure that they had Maya Hawke's exclusive in. I'm pretty sure I was the only one in my town that bought one. So I think she's severely underappreciated. Maybe bringing this album, I can spread the word, you know? Maybe there's like some island animals there that can appreciate it. Guys, there's a little surprise in here, guys. There's a little surprise vinyl I didn't tell you guys about. This is definitely going on the island.
I know just